Good. Okay, so we need to do multiplying and dividing, which is a little bit different. Again, do not use using your ABC button on your calculator, because we're going to be doing this stuff with numbers and letters and words. This is a huge important skill, especially the canceling part, which your calculator would do for you, but you need to understand that. You're going to do canceling all the time in grade 10, all the time in grade 9. It's so important, I even put up that red poster by the clock. So canceling is like painting by numbers. You're just reducing early. Okay, so here's an example of multiplication. So we multiply across. 4 times 1 is 4. 1 times 9 is 9. Right, so let's do that right now. So right here, we would get 1 times 2 up top, 2 times 3 in the bottom, and so we get 2 over 6. And everyone's like, oh, reduce the fraction. Divide by 2, divide by 2, and we get 1/3. Now what we're going to do is when we cancel, it's reducing before you multiply. So we're going to divide by 2 earlier on. So instead, when you have 1/2 times 2/3, write this down please, we are going to go divide by 2 and divide by 2. Notice how 1 is on the top and 1 is on the bottom. It must be like that. Okay, they can't be at the same level. You have 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. So what we do is we then cross off. We cross off this 2 and put a 1 up top, the answer. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Where did I get that 1 from? 2 divided by 2. So on the bottom, we're going to go 2 divided by 2, cross it off, and put a 1 down below. So now up top, we have 1 times 1, and on the bottom, 1 times 3. And since we canceled, we go straight to the answer 1/3. Kobe. What's that? This is no calculator. Oh, you won't need a calculator to the end of the notes until the quiz. Then come up for the quiz. We're good. Question. Any questions? So B, could we cancel it all? What about the 10 and the 20? What could we divide them both by? 10. So divide by 10, cross it off, and write the answer up above. What's the answer for 20 divided by 10? 2. So we put a 2 up top. What about on the bottom? Divide by 10, and what do we get? 1. Okay. Can we do anything else?
Yep.
What else? 7, yeah. 7 and 21. They can both be reduced. So divide by 7. 3 up top. Divide by 7. Sorry, I screwed that up. Who said 3? Reese.
No, I said 3.
No. You're messing me up, man. I know what you're saying. Divide by 7. This is 3. Thank you. Okay. And so now, really what we have up top is 1 times 2, and the bottom we have 1 times 3. The answer is 2/3. All reduced, all simplified. Okay. Did you need a calculator, Kobe? Told you. Yep.
So whatever you do the top, you do the bottom.
Exactly. You must do the same thing to the top and the bottom, because that's just working with the equivalent fractions, right? Do them both, then you're good. All right? Now, what I tend to do, once you start getting good at this stuff, all I do is just cross off. So when I start getting good at this stuff, I don't do this, I don't show this part right here. Okay, I just cross off, put the answer up above. But you know, once you're learning this, it's a good idea to do that, so you just get used to it. All right, next, division. Do we ever divide by fractions? No. Never ever do we divide fractions. What do? Yellow poster. Yeah, you got to flip and multiply. So let's write that down. Flip and multiply. And we don't flip the first fraction. That one always stays the same. You always flip the second fraction. So it's 6 and a 5. Where should I write the negative sign? Yeah, Mr. Barker likes the top. The negative sign doesn't need to flip. Okay, just the numbers. As long as you have your negative sign somewhere, you're good. Okay. Can you cancel it all now? Yeah, what can we cancel? 2 and the 6? Good. So what does the 2 become? 1, because you're dividing by 2. So the 6 must be divided by 2 as well to become a 3. So now, what's the answer on the top? -5 over 9. Is that fully reduced? Yes. Okay. All right. Do we change the 3 over 4? Never. Never flip the first fraction. Always, it's the second flipping fraction. All right. So times what? You're right, 6 over 9. What's the math term for this, guys? What's the math word for flipped fractions? What's that flipping word? Reciprocals. Well done. Write it down. Reciprocals. We do this all the time with exponents coming up. We're going to be doing it. We do it with words. We do it with trigonometry. We do it all the time. Okay? We need to know the word reciprocals. Okay. Now go ahead, cancel. If you can, cancel. This one's a bit special, and then reduce. Okay, so this one's a little bit weird. The 3 and the 9 divide by 3. 1 and 3. The 4 and the 6 divide by 2. 2 and 3. Can we do anything else? 3 and 3. This one's special. You can actually divide this, and you can actually reduce this fraction because it's not in lowest terms yet. So divide by 3, you get 1 and 1. So up top, 1 times 1. On the bottom, 2 times 1, 1/2. Now some people may not have seen the 3 and the 3 and got 3 over 6. No big deal. Just know that you have 2 even numbers. If you have 2 even numbers, you can always reduce further. Okay. Any questions? Mercedes?
So even if you don't do, like you said, the 3 and the 3, even if you don't do that, if you just simplify after you get the...
Yeah. Absolutely. So you didn't completely reduce, but then you could see that you should reduce a bit more. So always double check that. Okay? Any other questions? Okay. What about E? E is different now. For E, you must make improper fractions. Okay, so go ahead, do that. Make improper fractions and see what you can do. Go. Okay. So here's a little check, guys. 1 times 3 plus 2 is 5. Is that right? What about 4 times 6? 24. Notice I did not say negative. You ignore your negative sign when you convert. Plus the 1 is 25. Then I just put my negative sign down below. Do not include your negative sign when you're converting. Okay. So then can we cancel it all? Nope. So we get 18. 5 quarters would be $1.25. There you go. Fully reduced. Can't cancel anything. Hands up if you got this. All right. You got what? Double check. Okay. Pardon? Oh yeah, if you went to a mixed number, sure, go for it, but you don't need to. Okay, next one. Convert, please. Oh, I got a question. Should we convert first and then flip, or flip first then convert? Convert first. Okay, write that down. Convert first, then flip. Okay, that's a common mistake. Convert first, then flip. Don't change the first one. That one does not change. Just flip the second one. So first of all, convert it, then flip it. Go. Okay, so 2 times 8 is 16, plus the 1 is 17 over 8. 3 times 4 is 12, plus the 3 is 15. And don't forget your negative signs, just go down. Okay? So then when you flip, it should be 17 over 8 times 4 over 15. I always like my negative signs up top. If I have two negative signs being multiplied, so what kind of answer should I have?
Positive.
Positive. Okay, then 8 times, oh, you know what? Reduce, divide by 4, 2, divide by 4 is 1, so it would be 17 over 30. No calculators needed. Any questions? Okay, this one, reduce mania. Go for it. Reduce, reduce, reduce. Let's do it without a calculator. Go. So Sahib has a good point. I didn't reduce the 2 and the 2, but you can totally do that. So divide by 2 for 1, divide by 2 for 1, then you go directly to the answer. Okay.